While out hunting, the man witnessed a bizarre and horrifying scene. He had clearly aimed at a young deer, but when he pulled the trigger, it was a little boy who fell instead. Pete was instantly speechless and rushed over to check. Sure enough, a child lay motionless in the grass. He knelt down, trying to wake the boy, but the child was already gone. Pete sank to the ground, overwhelmed, unable to process the tragedy. Just then, the boy's father arrived.
Sonny! Sonny!
Rage and grief washed over him. Seeing the person responsible, he immediately grabbed a weapon. Pete was terrified and frantically tried to explain that it had been an accident, but the father wouldn't listen. Just as Pete feared he was about to be killed, a sound came from behind the father, and he collapsed. It was Pete's friend Joey, who had been observing the situation from a distance. To protect Pete, he had no choice but to subdue the father. The chain of events left Pete utterly shattered. What had started as a simple hunting trip had turned into a nightmare. In contrast, Joey remained unusually calm. He hid the two bodies in the grass, and seeing Pete frozen in shock, immediately pulled him away from the scene. Yet even greater danger still loomed. During their escape, the two remained silent. Sitting in the passenger seat, Pete's face was pale with panic. Joey suddenly stopped the car, saying they needed to continue hunting. Pete questioned him, and Joey explained if they simply ran, it would be an admission of guilt. It was safer to pretend nothing had happened.
Can you handle prison, mate? Because I don't think I can. And we are in the middle of fucking nowhere. In hundreds of miles of forest.
They couldn't leave yet. They had to act as if they were staying put for the day, then return after dark to handle the scene. To make their hunting story seem authentic, they visited a nearby convenience store, chatted deliberately with the owner, and mentioned their hunting trip. As night fell, they returned to the lodge, telling the owner that the day had been wasted and they hadn't seen any game. Exhausted from the day, they then went to the restaurant, pretending to be famished and emphasizing that today's hunt hadn't taken place in the forest where the incident occurred.